So we're going to dive into today's topic, which is trusting your gut. So first off, what is intuition and why does it matter in our road of self-discovery and stepping up to our best self and bringing out our full potential? Well, intuition is that immediate understanding or feeling you get within yourself without overthinking. It's your inner wisdom telling you what's up, often before your brain catches on. This is helpful because when life throws you curveballs, when life be lifing and everything seems to be confusing, your gut can cut through the noise and give you a clear direction. So here's an example and a moment for you to be honest with yourself. Ever get that uneasy feeling about a place or a person? That's your intuition possibly keeping you safe. And sometimes we choose to go against that and then beat ourselves up like, why? I felt that. I knew it. I knew I didn't want to go, or I knew I shouldn't have listened to this person, right? That was your intuition gut checking you and trying to warn you with signs and signals from your body and how you feel. Another honest moment and prime example, let's say you're invited to a social event, but you feel drained and not up for it. Your gut, your instincts, your intuition says to stay home and recharge, but you're also struggling with overthinking and battling the idea of FOMO. Ignoring this sign and signal with your body could lead to burnout, but listening means you're taking care of yourself and you are tuned in. I know painting the picture helps to really receive the message. So here's a personal example that I also put in Unlearn the Bullshit. We were out at a party one night, celebrating a birthday. My gut instinct said, go to the restroom. You could possibly say, hey, okay, you just had to go to the restroom. My gut instinct said, go to the restroom. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I spent probably a little bit more time in the restroom than I needed to, talking to people, meeting people, passing out cards. It was a meeting in the ladies' room. And by the time I came out, a fight had broken out, the fight had been cleared, and it was time to go home. Now, had I not removed myself, listening to my gut, I would have been in the midst of the chaos. By the time I came out, everything was calm. My husband was looking for me like, are you okay? And I'm like, what happened? What's going on? I couldn't even tell anything had happened besides everybody was kind of slowly leaving out. And so I could have easily said, no, I'll wait until we leave, or I'll wait until it's time to leave out and I'll make the restroom break. I immediately followed my gut, removed myself from harm's way, following my intuition, and there you have it. These are prime examples that we often overlook. And I put that in Unlearn the Bullshit because I want you to realize some of the simplest, subtlest things that actually are helping you, guiding you, and removing you from harm's way or leading you into the right direction. So now the question may be, Laura, how did you get here, right? Well, I put it all in Unlearn the Bullshit. Okay, this was a long journey for me, from starting from loss, grief, to betrayal, and all kind of other shit in between, right? Me getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of identifying with negative self-talk instead of being truly connected and tuned into my true self. Okay, this was a long journey. And here we are. There was a lot of isolation. There was a lot of stillness. There was a lot of reading that I went through to get to this space. And I'm just so happy and glad that I was able to come out of that low vibrational space of feeling detached, disconnected from my truth, to be able to share with you here. Here's a simple exercise to help you tap into your intuition. So I need you to take time aside to do this. Find a quiet space and sit somewhere calm without distractions. All right. Then close your eyes and breathe deep. Take deep breaths in and take deep breaths out to center yourself. Get into this Zen space. And then I want you to recall a past decision. Think about a decision where you trusted your gut and it turned out well, like the example that I just gave you about removing myself from harm's way. Reflect on how that felt physically and emotionally. This would be a good opportunity for you to journal it, write it down, write your feelings, write your thoughts. How did your body react? What emotions did you experience? right? This may be something that you have never thought about. This is going to help you begin to trust yourself. Can I just add another something to the story I just shared about going out and trusting my gut to go to the restroom, the simple things? To tell you the truth, I remember that night and I didn't even want to go. I didn't even want to go to this party, okay? Not because I didn't want to go and be with the people and celebrate. I just had this feeling like I don't want to go. I had other things to do, yet I went because, my husband wanted to go. No fault to him, but I knew within myself that I didn't even want to go in the first place. And with having said that, I still went and still was able to follow my gut to be removed out of a space that I wasn't even supposed to be in the first place. Talk about how powerful that is. And yes, I had already been doing inner work, so I was very grateful, and I knew exactly how things were set up, why they happened the way they did, and I felt amazing that I was still able to be kept, right? I was still able to be kept in a scenario and space like that, even though I still showed up. Just had to share that with y'all. Okay, so anyway, let's stick to the script. And there's another exercise I would like for you to implement and this is about practicing with small decisions. Start using your gut for small daily choices like what to eat or which route to take home. Now, I know we have all had these moments where there's some good cooked food at home, but you're out and you're starving and you just decide to make a stop. Worst decision ever. You should have stuck to your plan, your gut that said eat what's at the house because you had fixed it and it was so good to you. And you make that stop. The line is long. The food turns out cold. You eat it and you're unfulfilled and you wish you would have just followed your first mind to take your behind home. Simple decisions, simple choices like that really help for you to learn to trust your gut and keep it moving. And I cannot close out this week without adding in self-talk and trusting your gut, because y'all know I'm self-talk queen, so I promise I will make this quick. But I want you to understand that your self-talk plays a huge role in trusting your intuition. If you constantly doubt yourself, you'll second guess your gut feelings. So here's a few things that will help you to improve it. And positive affirmations are on the top of it. Remind yourself that you have good instincts. Okay? Say things like, I trust my inner wisdom, or my intuition guides me to the best outcome. Challenge those negative thoughts. When doubt creeps in, ask yourself if it's based on fear or past failures. Replace those thoughts with affirmations of trust and capability. All right. And y'all know we are all about celebrating our wins. Every time your gut leads you right in the right direction, celebrate it. This reinforces your trust in your intuition. Okay. Told you I'd make it short. Okay. I think that requires an inhale and exhale. And I want you to remember, trusting your gut isn't about ignoring logic, but about balancing it with your powerful inner voice. Your intuition is a tool that, when trusted, can guide you through uncertainties and towards your best, most high-ass vibing self. Practice listening to it. Reinforce it with positive self-talk, and you'll find yourself making decisions that truly align with who you are, your truth self. Okay, my Jolie Bays, have a great weekend. I'll see you next week as we continue this journey. Next week's topic will be around making informed choices. All right. See you then.